So at motorway speeds, touch of a button, set the cruise control to the speed limit, and then I've got the adjuster on the right hand side of the steering wheel to change between different modes if you don't want it to be an adaptive cruise control, but I like that. You can turn the lane departure off at a touch of a button, but in a modern car I quite like it on the motorway with well painted lines just to kind of keep you on track. And then you can adjust it. I usually have it at 3 for the distance for the adaptive cruise control, and we can just toddle along the road. Now this is a great cruising vehicle, and I found that earlier on today when I was driving it on the motorway. It does a really nice job of just setting its speed and just cruising along, which is what it's really going to be doing. You know, if it's not doing suburban driving, you're going to be taking it on a comfortable road trip or just a motorway jaunt, and it does a good job. And I said even the adaptive cruise control coming in now, it's registered in the car in front and slowing me down slightly, so I've lost about 9 miles per hour of speed there, and people are turning off the off junction, you know, and the car's doing that automatically, and you're going to see cars flying by. Yes, I would probably like a heads-up display, which is possible in higher trim models, but this is a base model which, you know, it's got a clear gauge cluster, and as aforementioned, we've got the speedo in the centre there, and then you've got a temperature gauge, which hopefully not going to have to worry about too much, and then your fuel tank on the right hand side, which this car does have a 55 litre fuel tank. I'm about 75% of fuel in the car with a claimed 259 miles, so that would suggest maybe 350 on a full tank. So yeah, that's going to be going to get in a full tank of petrol. As I said, this is a self-charging hybrid. Now, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's fairly quiet. There's not too much road noise coming through or wind noise. That has been apparent on maybe something like the LBX that I drove earlier on. And yeah, I think it does a good job of isolation. It's not the best in class, but it's definitely not whisper quiet, but I can have my voice a little bit lower and hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. I do notice that on the Lexus, so whatever they've done with the insulation underneath and the dampening, it does feel it's taking the vibrations away from you, and you don't want to be, what makes me feel like I want to sit in inside lane and just do whatever the speed limit is at that time and not be in the outside lane that maybe some other cars and make you feel like you automatically give you that feeling vibe. So, this car is quite easy just to get in, ergonomically where things roughly are. It's not any big steep learning curve, and yeah, it's just that nice, calming, relaxing place to be. Now, I've just jumped onto a bit of heavy tarmac there, kind of like a core type road, so you might hear a little bit more of a drone through now as the tyres go over it. Every car I drive in every video, this is the worst section. So if it makes it to the video, then I know in review this has been alright to put in the video, but otherwise I'm saying this and it's not going to make it into the video.